Hey y'all, welcome back to Balance with Brandy. As you can see, I have made another attempt to redeem my green thumb. So first of all, let me explain to you what we're looking at right here. So I decided to pick these flowers up from Walmart, and I just found out that they're called peace lilies. And so I decided to put them on my front step and repot them because, as you can see, the before picture in the beginning is what they look like when I bought them. When I got them home, it's been about a week and a half, and now you see that they look like they're gone to glory. But apparently they are high maintenance, and I am not a high maintenance plant girl, so I had to go out to Home Depot and see what I can find. And one of the workers in the garden center helped me out here with this, and he told me pick up one of these bags of soil that apparently feeds the plants for 9 months, I think it is, 6 months or 9 months. Anyway, so that's what we have in this big bag here. I definitely didn't need that much, but he told me it was cheaper to get that big bag than to buy two of the small ones. So anyway, that's where we are. What I'm going to end up doing is just filling the big pot itself, and just fill that up and transfer the plants in there, since I do have enough soil to actually do that. So anyway, that's the plan. But right now, I'm just repotting them in these two white pots that I have, and then I'm sitting them inside the big pot. So as you can see, I was breaking up the dry dirt that is around the roots, and it was really dry. I mean, it was bone dry. So I really don't fault these plants for looking the way they're looking, because despite the fact that I had one of those bulb things in there filled with water, it was still dry. Like, I don't know what was going on with that. I'm already overly frustrated with that whole system, because I bought those bulbs thinking that, I would not have to worry about watering these plants every day, because, that was going to do the job. But apparently one of them would be empty, and then the other one was still full. So I don't know. It looks like it was getting clogged with dirt when you put it back in there. Like, I don't even understand the whole concept of how that is supposed to work. But anyway, I've been just filling them up, putting them in there, and still watering the plants outside of that. So anyway, back to the soil. So the worker said that this soil that I have is a type of soil made for people like me who are horrible with maintaining plants. And so what it does is it holds the moisture and releases it when it's needed. I don't know how that works, but apparently that's how it works. But yeah, and now seeing it after a couple days, because this was a couple days ago, wait till you see what this plant looks like now. Like, it's like night and day. So I'm going to tell you that this soil, yeah, it was definitely the move to make. Definitely the move to make, because I just want you to take note in the way this plant is looking. Like, it just looks like it's done for, no life left. But wait until you see the after effect. Like, I couldn't believe it myself. Anywho, so I think I kind of redeemed my green thumb, but at the same time, I don't see myself buying no more real plants anytime soon, because this stuff is tedious. Like, it's, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work, and I'm not for it. Like, I'm going to try the best I can to keep this plant watered, because I really do want to see how it grows out and how big it will actually get. So anyway, over the last couple days, I've been doing some research, and I also found out that this particular plant does not like weather colder than 60 degrees. Now, mind you, it has been in the 30s, honey, outside at night this past week. So these plants have been in the trenches, and I didn't even know it. So I decided to bring them in the house. I brought them in the last couple nights, and now that I'm thinking about it, they are still outside, honey, and it is 10:30. I am not going back out there and get them. I just hope that they can hold on for another day or two, because after tomorrow, we are supposed to be in the 70s, very close to the 80s. So it's going to be like that for like 6 days, and then it's going to rain for a couple days. So they just going to have to hold on, because like I said, this is a lot of work. But like I said, I had been researching, trying to get some pointers with how to take care of these things. Like, I'm just not understanding. My grandmother has a plant that she got from my great-grandmother's funeral. When was this? I want to say it was 86 or 87. That plant is still living today in 2026. And mind you, I have had this plant for maybe 2 weeks. And then we are on the struggle bus. So, something is not right here. Like, I cannot be that horrible of a plant mother that, I cannot keep these plants alive. But as you can see, it's windy out here, but it's not cold. I hope I did this right, because I was watching somebody else repot a plant on Facebook, and they kept the dirt that was originally in the pot, like they kept it all together with the root. They didn't break it up like I just did, but I'm telling you, the dirt that was on there was bone dry. I mean, bone dry. So I think we did the right thing. I don't know. We'll see though. Anyway, but I think this took me like an hour. It was probably about an hour doing this whole project. And halfway through, I had already determined that, this is probably going to be my last live plant that I buy for a good long time. Yeah. Okay, so while I'm doing this, let's talk about these flower pots real quick. These black pots in the back. So I picked up those in the garden center in Walmart, and honestly, I thought that they were a little taller. They should have been a little taller anyway. I thought that these were going to work out, but they should have been a little taller. Also, I wish I had picked up a white vase instead, a white pot instead, because this black really makes it look like really dark. Like, it's too dark. As you can see, the color of the house, it just didn't stand out well. So you'll see when we finish with this, I'm actually going to paint these two flower pots, and it makes a world of difference. Like, it really turned out cute. After I completely painted both of them, I realized I could probably stand to put one more coat just to be on the safe side. I had bought a new can of spray paint, and I had one already in the garage. But let me tell y'all something funny real quick. I knew you had to shake the can very well, but apparently I didn't shake it well enough, the first can that I had in the garage, because when I had attempted to use that, it just sprayed clear. So I was like, okay, I don't know what this is, but this is not what I thought it was. And I just put it on the shelf in my garage. And so anyway, that's what made me go and buy another can of white spray. So I don't have to buy another one because now I know that you actually have to shake it up to the gods to actually get the color to come out. So yeah, that was another thing. Leave it up to me, honey, to do that. If it's a mess to be made, I'm gonna make it. Okay. So anyway, that was that. As you can see, I'm over it. I am completely over it, but by this point, I was too far in to turn back. It was in the evening. Look, I had my good shoes on. If y'all know me and y'all know how I am with my shoes, I don't know what I was thinking to start this project with my good shoes on. But that was the first order of business that was wrong. So anyway, let's talk for a second while I, clean this mess up here. So, as you have known or heard on my other videos, if you're not new here, if you are new here, then this is news for you. But I did recently graduate with my master's degree in nursing, and I did also recently just pass my state board exam, so I am now a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Yay! So yeah, that was a big deal. So now I have time. I'm going to be posting more content. I'm going to be doing different things. What you see mainly on my page is home decor. I'm still obviously going to be doing a lot of home decor because I absolutely enjoy doing home decor. But I'm also going to be doing other things, everyday life. I'm going to be vlogging everyday life. I'm going to be talking about more mental health things. I'm going to be talking about my journey with transitioning into this new role. It's going to be very different for me because, it's just a whole lot more responsibility, a whole lot more in-depth information to cover. It's just a lot. It's a lot to learn. It's going to be exciting though, and I'm looking forward to it. I've been working night shift as a RN for the past few years, so I'm also going to be transitioning into working a regular 9 to 5. And that's exciting in and of itself because I've never, ever worked a 9 to 5. I'm looking forward to that. So I'm just going to be bringing you guys in on my journey and, letting you in on every part of this whole transition. I'm going to share things that I learned. We're going to talk mental health. We're going to talk about how I got to this point. We're going to talk about all the things that I've done up to this point. And, it's just going to be exciting. I don't believe in gatekeeping. I believe in sharing my story. I believe in sharing the tactics that I use to get where I'm at. I've done a lot. I have a lot as far as my story to tell. I'm currently working on my second book. I'm going to share that with you guys. It's just a lot. We got a lot of things going on. And now that I'm out of school, I have time. So now I can sit down and talk to you guys and, get to know you guys. You can get to know me and you can come on this journey with me. I think that there's something to take away from anything that has to do with mental health and just everyday life. So I think everybody can relate and there'll be something for everybody to take away. So I hope you guys sit tight and get comfortable. And I look forward to sharing my journey with you. So having said that, let's get back to these flower pots. As you can see, I have painted the first one and now I'm on the second one. And yes, the fact that I am 3 feet away from my truck that is not white, and my good shoes, the way I'm crazy about my shoes, and I'm sitting up here spray painting this vase, and you see how windy it is. Like, that's just crazy work. Crazy work. But that's what we doing. And, you know, it worked out in the end. It definitely worked out in the end. I really did like this white. Like, that white really set it off. I don't know why I didn't just pick up white from the beginning. I don't know what I was thinking to pick up black. But, I don't know. As you can see behind the vases, we got a little bit of green coming in. So it's looking like those flowers that I planted, well, that me and my dad and my son planted last spring. It looks like they're trying to do something. So I'm going to see what they do. But what I can tell you for sure is I am not buying any more hydrangeas. I repeat, I will not be purchasing any more hydrangeas. When I tell you that I bought those and they were dead in less than 2 weeks, never again. Never again. Like, I will buy fake hydrangeas and plant them in that garden myself before I buy another live one. But I'm going to see what grows out. Hopefully they'll grow back out. I don't know. Like I said, I'm new to this whole flower ordeal. But I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on. Like I said, there's some green coming up. And also on my little tree that they planted when I first moved in, it looks like some green is growing off of those trees as well. So it looks like we might have something going on this year. I don't know. I think those are all cherry blossoms, and it looks like most of them are white. So we'll see if they actually bloom this year. So yeah, we'll see. But anyway, we're going to get ready to let you hear some music real quick. Again, if you have not already subscribed, please do so and stay tuned for everything that we have in store. If you have already subscribed, welcome back and sit tight. It's going to be a good ride. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed thus far. Let me know in the comments what you think about everything. It was fun doing this little project. Yeah, let me know how you like my little setup. Until next time, enjoy Balance with Brandy and be blessed.